Opposition has the better proposal for this motion, but the goal is to give more people greater chance to improve their life. And the mechanism is one: how big the punishment will be. We still gonna criminalize the people that do crime action that only affect themselves, but the punishment will be determined by the suspect's life background. Difficult life problems will result in result in a lighter punishment, but easy life problems will result in other way. The second one is reallocating funds to the education system. Either we build more school or even improve the human resources rather than rehabbing and aids. Why is it justified to criminalize people that still do crime action that only harm themselves? Why can it be more good and harm? But first one, we are okay to criminalize people with do crime scene that doesn't affect others, but we are okay to not to decriminalize people that doesn't affect others. So for the arguments, the proposition side said that according to status quo, people get double punishment from their life and also the law. And they also said that the law will be effective if if three things happen. The first one is social order, the second one is giving social functional, and the third one is providing safety for social safety. Now, the first one, social order. I want to talk about the social order because social order will only be effective if the people have fear in them. This is why the law is supposed to be strict. We can bring safety to others, safety and orders if our society didn't have the fear into the law because the government didn't have the strict enough law. Because the fear that people have, it will become a social order, and because of social order, there we have the safety of a society, and because of the two of that, we're gonna have the social function. Then the proposition says it's justified because the government failure to fulfill their needs and the crime record isn't good for people because they will have the stigma to them. But I said that not all of it is a government fault because poor people often doesn't have enough academic or even schools to improve their life, because if that happen, then people will stick to a loophole where people can't even have the thinking to think into logical decision to start improve their life, but they stuck in the loophole that they didn't have further thinking, that they still have they will just stick to their safe zone. And the second one, criminal record is good because a crime happens because of opportunity, mostly because opportunity, not by a long time initiative, mostly. And this is where the crime record is participating in other people's life, because if we know that this person have criminal records, then he of course have the experience about something that have the relation with crime. Then if he or she sees an opportunity to do it again, then he or she most likely will do it again because crimes happen because of opportunity. And then the propositions said that the poor people do crimes like prostitution because they do this because they can control what they have. Because I think as opposition they can, because of course in this world there's of course people that willingly to give others people's needs like charity and etc. And because of this, poor people can use that charity to improve their own life. But because of they doesn't have enough education, that they can't think that far enough to improve their life, but rather than just fulfilling what they need, not for now and not in the long term. Then I heard that the propositions multiple times says that people do this like the prostitution do this because they want to escape from horrid reality. But I think that escaping from horrid reality is what they want, not what they forced to do. So it's not what they can't control, but they can control this. They have better chance to do in other job, especially in this digitalizations era where when people are connected around the world. But even though the poor people doesn't have any digital technologies, they can still have a job in and around them. And then giving economic edge, I think that is not the answer, because back to education problem, they will not be able to use that economic edge properly, and they can just go poor again because they can't manage their aids, and then the aids will go waste, and then it will go in vain. And then the proposition says after rehab, they will have the ability to contribute to the society. But I think you're sure about that, because I think they will just go into crime scene again because they saw the opportunity to it, especially if, for example, someone do a prostitution and then she knew that prostitution gain a lot of money, then she will most likely do it again because she know that it gains a lot of money. Then she know that they will only just get a rehabilitation, not a detention. Because of that, people who have the fear because of the law, and then people who have the loophole to do the crime scene go to crime scene and go to rehab again. Why is it justified? Of course, because by giving them education, by reallocating the funds, then we can assure you that people that got education will know what to do rather than just an unlogical decision. People who have a greater life, not just because they got it, but also because they earn it by themselves. It's not the government right to decide people's destiny, but people themselves is the one who have the right to choose what they want to do with their life. And because of that, we are strongly opposed to this motion, and we are very confidently will win this motion, this debate. Thank you.